Hey, Mr. Lord, it's Doug and the crew at Harley Davidson San Jose, and Shane, as you know, is working on the hot rod. Found a couple things we wanted to advise you of that we're taking care of. This is Shane here.
So what I found was I was relocating that wire that you wanted me to that was running underneath here. And I'm going to route it up and through all these plugs so you won't ever see it with the tank and everything on. But I noticed that you had a big wad of electrical tape going to this wire here, which is your front injector. So I took it apart and this just kind of came right off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean all this up, put some heat shrink, resolder this, do it right. It shouldn't even have electrical tape on it. So
it'll be fixed like factory would do it then.
So
okay, solder it with the crimp fitting.
The only other issue that I have found is the rear wave rotor and Brembo caliper. The setup is a little different to where this is an oversized rotor and this is meant for a stock diameter rotor. So the other issue is the rotor that's on the bike now is fatter than this, so this caliper won't work with the stock rotor. So one of the fixes would be to get a smaller diameter wave rotor. The other fix would be to get a different bracket for the large rotor that's going to be wider and put the caliper up, and it would clear the wheel. So two options, but everything else is going good. I'm about to do your clutch cable. I'm rerouting your wire and fixing your wiring. I got your front legs built here. And then on the other side, the pulley and tensioner's on.
So, Mr. Lord, you can also use this video to email the provider for the Galfa rotor and Brembo brake setup in the rear, and they can see what our challenge is.
So you can see down here all the nice...
That's awesome.
It just looks really freaking cool.
That is good-looking stuff. Everything else is going fine. But when we take a look at this rotor again, it's too big for the caliper and the caliper mount that we've got here. We can't not use that mount and that caliper even with this rotor because this rotor in that case is too thick. So that's our condition there, and maybe you can email this down to your provider of these parts and they might be able to figure it out from the video here. So we'll keep you up to date, and thanks again for being our customer at Harley Davidson San Jose.